So here's a screen you guys haven't seen for a while. I've seen it a lot when I've been trying to shoot videos, but we're finally back. Right, so 19th of May, literally yesterday, when I put my post up, I tried to record some and it didn't work. The last thing you guys would have seen is more than that. This is a little bit later. This was the last time I tried to record before getting it fixed and trying again here. But anywho, we are going to jump back into Redemption. At the moment, we have a problem. We have a problem that you guys have missed. And that is, I had a transfer of other security prisoners, which include, but are not limited to, max sec and medium sec. There we go. Now, another problem. As you can see, the kitchen and common room have been revamped, right? The kitchen nearly burnt down 4 times in one video. And as you guys saw in episode 16, which if you guys don't understand why the title was It Nearly Happened Again, and why that was such a significant episode, I implore you to go and watch season 1, Prison Architect, on the Xbox One, I think it was, that I had at the time. Astonishing series, one of my favourites, one of my most popular, but this nearly caused a repeat of history. But we're all good, we've revamped it. We are going to... You probably heard my phone go off in the background there. We are going to have problems though, however, because I don't know if you saw, somebody was starving over here. We have an issue where people are starving into unconsciousness so that then they can't eat, which means they are then dying of starvation. Common room, completely moved over here and revamped. It's more inclusive. There's a bit of everything in here, so all needs, literacy, don't know what the fuck that covers, food and water, which, by the way, we earned like $5,000 in a day from the snack machines because of the starvation issue. No, it wasn't planned, but it happened. And solitary has been moved right near the library, which this is just a temp fix. The problem I had, and yeah, we will get into that in a second, was solitary used to be here. Wasn't big enough. Oh. How is an insane guy tunneling? I don't know. Anyway, solitary used to be here, but I needed space for max sec, so I've built this little thing. And I removed the common room and expanded their canteen because I have so many prisoners in here. The canteen, which used to just stretch from here on and have 6 tables, was just not big enough. So yeah, and last but not least, I'm going to speed things up, but the yard has been completely revamped, sort of. You've still got some of your old stuff here, old payphones, the old flower garden, but we now have a running track, some knee raises, gym mats and push-up stones, pull-up bars, bleachers. We have a stationed guard who's armed, and more phone calls to help with the family needs. We do have a few issues going on. We don't have a very great optimized system for staff. Like, I'm having chefs where I've literally got like 16, I think, chefs now. Yeah. And I'm still struggling to cook. But I've done all I can. This here is simply for max sec. I don't want max sec dwelling with these guys. These ones are people who I think have awaited to drop down from max sec to medium, which I have approved, but it's not changed the uniform. See, this guy is starving. I need him to be escorted to the infirmary. Somebody did kill a guard last time, actually. Yeah, but it's not too much of a loss. I'm still on an even number. So yeah, that's about all you've missed. It's been interesting. We have a lot of problems, like this guy being unconscious. He's just going to eventually starve to death. It sucks, but it is what it is. We have dirty food trays. Huh? Okay, anyway. This is a nightmare so far. Right, there's going to be a very minor jump cut there. Nothing happened, really. I was just responding to why my phone went off. But yeah, we're having a problem. So the board has decided to experiment with a number of cost-saving measures being included. Alright. Shit. People are going to be so unhappy. But the CEO asks, and I do. 93 hours. I got to do it for like a week then. Holy shit. Alright, anywho, they're not going to like that. Yeah, so the yard, I experimented with just some things that should help to help their like recreation needs and so on. Apparently flowers do help. They make them feel like happier or some bullshit. I'm not entirely sold on that. We do have an armed guard in visitation because we had a lunatic kick off. I also discovered these, which are so cool. So deployment, you've got this, where it's like prisoner direction, in, through here, and out through there, bam. Visitor direction and so on. You can literally direct where they go. It's so cool. I don't know why he is here. I'm actually going to go deployment and go staff only for here. And, here? But yeah, we did just release 2 prisoners. I don't know whether that was a good thing. We keep having reformation fail, even though I have the chapel, I have the thingy in the infirmary. I need to get schools set up. And in the previous episode, that is never going to be, unfortunately. I did accept this, but weirdly enough, it keeps resetting itself, so I could have cheated and just spammed the shit out of this. Like, I kid you not, I accepted this in all 3 of my recording attempts and had to go back and go, like, you know, for the ones that footage worked, to be like, hold on, didn't I accept this? I just heard radio. Alright, so we found a shiv on him. I don't see what's going on. But yeah, I did accept it in all 3 attempts to record. So I'm going to accept it again. Or I'm going to accept this. I think. No, yeah, I'm going to accept... I'm going to accept this, actually. And I'm going to start building classrooms. I'm only going to build them for mid and minimum, I think. And I think it would be wise to potentially hook them over to... I feel like having more utility-esque stuff in here could be beneficial. I don't want more insane sec, and if I do, I'm thinking of expanding them up. To be fair, I'm thinking of moving them entirely to their own little crazy place over here. But for now, I'm thinking classrooms here. Like in, if I go planning, custom planning, where? I don't know where that's telling me I have custom planning. But I pressed the wrong button anyway. So if I go walls, foundations, bam, like here, and if I go to rooms and go classroom, it'd be so much easier if I just did this by Sag. You know what? Like classroom. Minimum size is 5 by 5. Okay, sorted. Bureaucracy, education. Where is education? There. So what does this do? Run educational reform programs. Yeah. Okay. Farming would be good at some point. Land expansion as well. Alright, so 5 by 5 is the minimum, right? But what you can actually do is quick build, Classroom. Ah, it's locked. Okay. So I can't quick build as of yet. But somebody did comment, and I don't want you guys thinking I don't read them, about how I can save money and stuff by making prefabs. But what I want, so I want the hallway to carry on as it has, as a 2. With maybe a staff room over here. So if I go 4 up, then have a 2 opening, 4, 5. Have this as a staff room. And maybe have a small canteen here. There's so much blood. I don't know why there's so much blood. Anywho. So classrooms are a minimum of 5 by 5. So I'm thinking, classroom-wise, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So 15. Internal, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So we could do a break at 7 and have 2 classrooms. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Bam. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I could do this potentially and have a door there and a door there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I could arguably do 2 classrooms like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So they're 6 by 6. They're one above the minimum, which isn't fantastic. They're going to be low effort classrooms. Or I could like spread one more over, split bang down the middle, and have larger classrooms which can teach more for less. So the more students per program, the less it costs me. So what I'm thinking is, as much as I love my 2 by corridors, expanding this over 1, it's not going to match yet, but it will eventually. That's the key, is eventually. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Okay, so I've done that wrong, haven't I? Yeah, sort of. Sort of. I might jump cut to me doing this, but I'm thinking the classrooms need to be like... So what is this? So if I do 8... So plus 2, so that's 10. 10 by 12. Maybe a bit big. Something like that. So how big is this? 9 by 10. 9 by 10. So let's see how many 9 by 10s I can do. 9 by 10. 9 by 10. 9 by 10. We do a 9 by 10 staff room. And then have 9 by 10 here. And encapsulate all of that in this. Of which we remove all of them walls, all of these walls. And there we go. That, to me, seems like a good shout. I don't know how to do foundations still, even though I've been playing this game for a while now. But bam. So we could have the door to enter here, and maybe have a small common area there. Or we have toilets. I'm not entirely sure. I just watched that. The orderly was fucking useless. And that's coming from me. So yeah, we have our door to enter here. Staff room here. 4 classrooms. All with a single door. Bam, 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 and bam. Right? I think that's nice. And maybe then we can extend it up to maybe do manufacturing. Maybe. That to me seems like a good balance of reformation and but then again there's a lot of void space. I will think about what to do with this space eventually, but for now I'm going with this for the classrooms. Brick wall, please. Bam. We can't afford it. But we know what we're planning now, right? Because in terms of objects, if I type in classroom, so I need school desks, office, blackboard, water cooler, and so on and so forth. I can fit all of that into the room layout I've done. Oh, plans. Staff room door can go here. There we go. Beautiful. So yeah, they're going to be pissed off over the food situation. Maybe I expand meal time. No, it's the meal quantity. That's the problem. I don't actually need to get more. I was doing just about fine beforehand. But this here, 78 more hours. It's just shit. Like, I bet he's starving to death. People are fuming. I don't blame them. He's starving. People are starving to death again. Holy shit. You wanted to know the effect it will have on our prisoners and our, like, our budget? Yeah, we're saving money on food and spending a shitload more money on funeral costs. This guy's ill. Like, he's sick. He's starving, and he's a hard-working employee. He's now unconscious. I said to escort him to the goddamn infirmary. He's gonna die. He's gonna die. That's another death. He's already dead. He's already dead. So yeah, this is redemption, or barely, I suppose. Huge power export, hopefully. 2,656 units excess. Okay. So we should be able to... I don't give a shit about phones. I actually care about why this guy is not... Can you, like, come and... Why are we not escorting him to... Did we really just let him die? Like, what was the problem? Why didn't you bring him down here? I can't wait for Prison Architect 2. to see what kind of things they change. Because, like, I have excess staff, but they're not... they're not doing anything. So we currently have, like, a just... yeah, 2 deaths. He's gonna die soon. Why are they not... is it because of punishments? I don't get it. You brought him food and he's dead. Send him to the fucking hearse. No, he's like that scene from fucking Evil Within 2. You gotta eat. You know, she's fucking punching the food in his mouth. I know my editor's gonna find that clip and put it in there now. If you guys ever want a revisited series on the Evil Within, holy shit, I would gladly do them both. Oh my god, I'd gladly do them both. Evil Within 1 is one of my favourite games of all time. I was a big fan of Evil Within 1. Evil Within 2, not so much, but I still loved it. It just seemed like the open worldy kind of approach, or semi-open worldy kind of approach, wasn't good for me. But god, both of them had such thrilling stories. He's gonna die. Look, let's watch it. Let's read about Ken Slasher. Oh. Everybody ignore the pool of blood in his cell. No, there you go, he died. It's almost like I told you guys to send these guys to the infirmary while they were still conscious. So he is like supposed to be some sort of vigilante. I don't know. 20 grand. Let's get this plan done. Boom. Build plans. Brick wall. Still can't afford it. Holy shit. There are plenty of free cells for this fucking prisoner. Let me just tell you that. Look at all of them. Yeah, this is something else that you guys missed. So, cell quality or room quality. I started to do this up by putting a sink and mirror in everybody's cell. So grade was low, and it still is low, but it's like slightly better. They've also got comfortable pillows now, because sleepy eepy time, is one of the most important times of your life, right? We spend... how much is it? Editor man. Editor friend. I think I need to come up with like a nickname for the editor. Goblin. I have a good relationship with our editor. Known him since we were in school together. Secondary school, which I guess is what, high school to kids in the US? Which a vast majority of my viewership comes from the US and Indonesia. So hi guys, shout out to United States and Indonesia. Slowly picking up in the Netherlands as well, which my great nan would be proud of. She was a very proud Dutch woman, and I really hope she would be proud to see what I'm doing with my life, I guess. But yeah, damn. So you know what? There's something I forgot to mention. As of recording this, we're sat at like 2,000 subscribers, by the way. And that to me is like fucking mental. Dump. Why are we dumping? You know what? I'm gonna readdress the regime. Regime, eat. We're expanding eat times. We're expanding eat times because I am fucking tired of you idiots dying. So you sleep, you shower, your yard is an hour. Hey, yeah, that rhymes. You sleep, you shower, your yard is an hour. That was, you know, I actually like that. I like that a lot. I think free time instead of yard before they go to bed, or like 3 p.m. Bam bam, yeah, like that. Yeah. I feel like that's fair. It's not very oppressive, you know? They still get their 8 hours as well, right? Because like a healthy 8 hours is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep. Okay. So everybody still gets their 8 hours. Their eat time is 3 fucking hours. All right. No, we're walking that back.